who care about us and support us in times of strife. Yes, this gathering will lead us towards the path to unlocking collective genius that will definitely take us to a new leadership level as we embrace teamwork and collaboration in making our district staff conference fruitful and remarkable. To our distinctive and dynamic district in charge, Dr. Armando A. Viraces, equally active school heads, our district ADAS and ALS coordinator, the faculty of Villahermosa National High School, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning to one and all. Attending this staff conference and embellishing the installation rites and send-off party are school leaders who are considered diamond and...
Let's welcome on stage with felicitations the outgoing principal of Villahermosa National High School, Mrs. Teresita G. Bermoy, for her welcome remarks.
Thank you so much, Mr. Geoffrey Berry. To our supportive Barangay Captain, Honorable Anesito M. Branzuela, the brilliant, accommodating, and incomparable District Head of Santo Niño District, Dr. Armando A. Viraces, dynamic and committed school heads in secondary and elementary level of Santo Niño District, the vibrant, down-to-earth, with awesome personality, one of my BFFs in FB, my real friend in the real world, the incoming school head of Villahermosa National High School, Mr. Alan Loses Piadora, Master Teacher 2. Our active and dedicated Villahermosa National High School teachers in junior high school, headed by Mr. Erwin Bihipayo, Secondary School Teacher 3, Department Head Designate, and senior high school teachers headed by Mr. Geoffrey D. Berry, Master Teacher 1, Department Head Designate. Hard workers, District ADAS and ALS coordinators, our devoted and trusted ADAS 2, Mr. Glenn Wesley Monfil Silagan. Of course, our GPTA representative, in the person of Mr. Daisy Bermoy Bahalia, our Vice President. Even if he is not here, my better half, my partner at home and in school, the jack of all tradesmen, whose footprints and fingerprints are amazing, that he could leave a legacy to his alma mater, Villahermosa National High School. My one and only love, Mr. Saldi Gregorio Bermoy Sr. Of course, our dependable, all-around school utilities, Mr. and Mrs. Merny and Ruben Iga, and to our school stakeholders, parents, learners, and to everyone who extend their untiring support, making this event today a successful one. My appreciation and thank you so much. Welcome to the installation ceremony for the incoming school head of Villahermosa National High School and send-off party for the outgoing school head. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, ma'am, for the words of welcome. We are truly elated and privileged to have with us today our district in charge.
Thank you, Jeffrey. To all the school heads, our ALS coordinator, mobile teacher, our bookkeeper and others, faculty members of Villahermosa National High School, good morning everyone. Mine is to give an update regarding what I had attended during also our district heads convergence meeting on the impact of Project Pagawa 2021. During that convergence, us to present our accomplishment report regarding the Project Pagawa, which was conducted last March 23. So among the 35 district heads in the division of Samar, 5 of us only were able to present the accomplishment report of the Pagduawa. So I am one of those who were presented the accomplishment report. Parang naano rin ako kay kasi parang bigla lang ba, pero at least talaga nag-ready ako thanks to my tumulong sa akin like Christian Batikin para na Bautista na Batikin, Lenoxeria, si Matthew din tumulong yun sa akin doon. So maraming salamat sa tulong ninyo sa paggawa ko ng aking accomplishment report for the Project Pagdawa. So on Monday, we will have our school heads convergence meeting on the impact of Project Pagdawa. So I just asked 3 school heads to present from Santo Niño National High School, from Santo Niño Central School and Sevilla Elementary School. Hindi na natin damihan masyado kay gusto ko na isang araw lang tayo para makita niyo ng mga school heads ko ano ang na-accomplish ng 3 school. So on that day, supposedly Dr. Cabiiro, our CID chief, will attend our conference with our education program supervisor, Mr. Faustino Tubis. But I doubt if they can come because the IATF doctor do not want that some of the personnel from the division office will be coming to our district. Dapat na sana kayong araw na to, our ESDS, Sir Labian, is coming with the Dr. Attorney Levy and other 2 personnel from the division office. Since our IATF has that executive order na bawal talaga na mayroon ditong pupunta na taga-division. So, kaya tayo na ngayon sa send-off party. Yung plan ko talaga, I will give my update in the morning so that when they arrive, we are done with the updates. So, mangyari ngayon, after my updates, let's to our installation and send-off party of Mrs. Teresita Bermoy and Mr. Alan Piadura. Hindi ko na lang muna damihan ang pagsabi ko about their send-off and installation kaya alam ko naman na babalik pa rin ako mamaya sa stage about the installation and the send-off party. Travel reimbursement, schools, madaki lang kayo nito. Kami, ang hirap namin makaklaim ng travel reimbursement namin. Kasi, di ba, mag-attach tayo ng, we are, sa our barangay kapitol, Anisito, Sela. Now, palakpakan natin si,
Supportive district in charge of the Santo Niño district, Dr. Armando A. Berasis, sir. My friends, school heads, I know that We are all friends. That's why I am here. Thank you very much and good morning to our ADAS in the district, to our ALS, district ALS coordinators, or the district of Santo Niño, the faculty of Villahermosa National High School. Good morning, everyone. I am very glad and excited to see familiar faces of this district. And I know that if ever that I have some problems, all of you will help me and support me. Because I know that you are more experienced than me. Okay? So this morning, I have reminded with some saying that goes, education is a lifelong process. That's why our district in charge call this staff conference so that we will learn or update it from the different memoranda and some different orders that we must be implementing in our schools or in the district. It is very important to be updated so that we will implement fully what is really the department's program, activities, and projects. Aside from that, we are also here because of the send-off party. At the same time, my installation as the newly designated school head of this school, the Villahermosa National High School. So, in behalf of the Villahermosa National High School teaching and non-teaching personnel, I am proud to say welcome, and I hope that you enjoy your stay in my new school. Thank you and good morning.
And of course, to everyone, good morning. To everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. There is a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. Reference, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 1 and 2. In real life situation, there is a time to say hello and there is a time to say goodbye. Like a song, there is a beginning and there is an ending. Truly, in deep end, there is no permanent, even if the status of your appointment is regular or permanent. If the teacher reaches the age of retirement, whether it is optional or mandatory, then he or she has to depart that way. Am I right? Yes, of course. In 1983, I just look back my history as a public secondary school teacher. I was hired in 1983 as secondary public school teacher at Jaong Barangay High School at Malolos, Bulacan. That was MEX division that time. Then after 7 years, I was transferred to Sapangpalay National High School, which was my first residence. Still in Malolos, Bulacan, at the time, DEX already, division. I stayed there for 9 years. In 1998, malikot ang paa kasi, I transferred again, this time to my birthplace, here in Barangay Villahermosa. Here in Villahermosa National High School, Samar Division. And stayed here for 23 years as school head. Actually, in 1998, when I assigned here as classroom teacher, and then afterwards, after a year, I was designated as teacher in charge. And that was 9 years as teacher in charge. Actually, tinuod tong giingon ni sir nga that time wa pa jud MOO diri. Among gasto tanan. We have school head has only 500 pesos as allowance. That time also I experienced na wala yung mga travel namin. Sometimes hindi yon naliliquidate, so TY. Anyway, charge to experience. But then, I was supposed to withdraw from teacher in charge. Parang gusto ko nang bumalik as classroom kasi ang hirap talaga. No? Pero, maybe I thought it was God's plan. According to Mr. Orbeso, the time he was, I think, superintendent, nag-announce siya, ang kadtong mga TIC, pwede nang mag-reclass for head teacher. So, thank you so much for that good news. No? So, I was promoted as head teacher 1. And then, after a year, since there was a PMAT, so, after passing the PMAT, I was promoted to Principal 1, and then later, I was promoted again to Principal 2. Actually, I thought the time, all of this was a plan for me. And since this is an opportunity to manage the school, which was really, it was not my intention to be a school head, kasi gusto ko lang naman mag-classroom teacher. Pero sabi nga, this is the opportunity, then you grab it. So, yun ang ginawa ko. Anyway, this is my alma mater. And I have to sacrifice everything for the sake of my school. A lot of effort, a lot of hard work, and a lot of sacrifices on my part and on my family. But with God's grace and mercy, I was able to overcome those hardships. That is why I am so much grateful to our external and internal stakeholders through thick and thin, even the life's ups and downs. They are there helping me transform this Villahermosa National High School into what it is today. Modesty aside, in 38 years, 1983 up to present, 38 years na po ako sa DepEd, I can say that I am fulfilled. Agree or disagree, pero sa akin, sarili, I am fulfilled and mission is accomplished. And, thank you so much, and leaving a legacy to my school, to my alma mater, Villahermosa National High School. Now, my journey in the Department of Education ended. I am looking forward for a beginning and a new chapter of my life. I know it's another journey to learn and to hold as a retiree. To the incoming school head, these are just my few reminders and pieces of advice for you. We know, because most of the attendees here are school heads, we know the fact that school head played a crucial role as an instructional leader and administrative manager. According to Theodore Roosevelt, it is impossible to win the great prizes of life without running risks. In managing a school, the school head has to take a risk. Little risk would result little prize, of course, reward. Whereas, if you take greater risk, of course, you will receive greater prize or greater rewards. RA 9155, everybody knows this. The Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001 states that the school head shall have the authority, responsibility, and accountability. That's aura. After passing the PMAT, we attended the NIAP. Sabi ng mga speakers doon, kayong mga principal ngayon, you are chosen by God. Talaga. So, hindi pala basta-basta. And then, from RA 9155, you are given this aura, authority, responsibility, and accountability. Because you have a lot of duties, responsibilities, and functions. Actually, we were given the aura pin. Pero ewan ko nawala. Hinanap ko nga kagabi na brown out, hindi ko na nakita. The aura of the school head should not only be shown in words, but also in deeds or actions. And this is the meaning of empowered school head. Knowing our incoming school head, I believe he has all the characteristics of being an effective, efficient leader or manager of a school. I know he is willing to take a risk, not only for the sake of the school, but above all, for the welfare of the learners. It is known by everybody that Villahermosa National High School is supposed to be validated by the district and division SBM validators. That was school year 2019-2020. We were planning actually, kasi syempre in Santo Niño District, according to Dr. Virases, that there should be another school to be validated para dumami naman yung schools na SBM level 3 of practice. Because in Santo Niño National High School, it's already SBM level 3. And then for Santo Niño Central School, under the supervision of Ma'am Jocelyn P. Hill, is also another SBM level 3 of practice. And we are hoping that here in Villahermosa National High School is also another SBM level 3 a practice in Santo Niño District. But it was not realized, we know, due to the pandemic. Now, therefore, I challenge the new school head and the whole staff and faculty of Villahermosa National High School to pursue what has been started. Kasi nung dumalaw dito, nagbisita dito si Sir Ramon Season together with Sir Virases, that was Portfolio Day. I think that was year 1999. Ang sabi niya, ay ma'am, pwede na itong magpa-evaluate for SBM kasi kahit na maliit lang ito, pero meron din naman kami mga facilities na pwedeng ipagmalaki namin, na pwedeng magamit ng aming mga learners. So, for this reason, ang kulang na lang siguro ay mga documents. Hindi ko nagawa kasi doon. That's why I challenge the new or the incoming school head. So we are hoping and positively looking forward that before the end of 2021, my dear, Villahermosa National High School will be declared as the third school of Santo Niño District of having an SBM level 3 of practice in the division and region level. Then kasi kami nito. Now it's my turn over responsibility. Piga Belmoy, the outgoing school head of Villahermosa National High School, turn over this key of responsibility represented by the school ESIP or Enhanced School Improvement Plan with the presence of our district head. We may request our district head. Okay. Sige, So I turn over this key of responsibility represented by the school ESIP or the Enhanced School Improvement Plan with the presence of our district head, Dr. Armando A. Beraces, and Barangay Captain, Honorable Anacito M. Ronzuela, as well as the General PTA representative in the person of Mrs. Daisy Bermoy Bahalia, the school heads of different schools in the district of Santo Niño, the faculty of Villahermosa National High School, visitors, ladies and gentlemen. Sir, I have the honor to turn over this authority, responsibility, and accountability, the aura, to the new school head of Villahermosa National High School, Mr. Alan Losas Piadora. I am hoping for the best leadership and educational reforms with the support of the people around us today, even in this time of pandemic. God bless us all. Thank you.
And now it is request Dr. Armando A. Beraces on stage for the formal turnover of responsibility for the incoming school head of Villahermosa National High School, Mr.